Everybody, we're here at Assumption University. We're in a sports marketing class, and this weekend, for just the second time in 118 years, Assumption is hosting an NCAA Division II football game. And we've got two student athletes here. Why don't you tell us your name?
Hi, I'm Brandon Santel. I'm a captain for the Assumption football team.
I'm Olivia Catanzariti, and I'm a junior on the women's lacrosse team.
Okay, so you're in a sports marketing class, and you've been given the job of putting bodies in the seats, filling the stadium. Give me some ideas that you might have that are somewhat out of the box that you may have gotten from your class here.
Well, first of all, I think everybody should be able to be given gear coming to these football games. You know, our student athletes, we really buy all our own gear. And I feel like it would be cool if, since it's playoffs and this is the second time in 118 years, everybody should be given, some type of merch from the game while they come to it, like a playoff shirt or something like that.
You mean like wearing it or what?
Yeah, like wearing it. Right when you get into the game and you buy your ticket, you should be given a shirt.
Oh, given a shirt. Ah, okay. As an enticement for people
Yes,
to come.
sir.
Okay. Olivia, how about you?
I agree with that. I feel like as student athletes, especially being at the Division II level, we don't get a ton of stuff from like free merch from our team. So I feel like at admission, like when we were going into the game, if we're given like a shirt with like a saying on it or something, just like unique to like the football, like especially because it's so unique that they're having like their first playoff game here. I feel like that'd be really cool if they had some type of shirt just to, like as like commemorance of this first playoff game here.
Okay. And as far as other things that you do out in the Worcester community to get the community involved, not just students, anything else that you thought of?
I feel like right when you walk into the gate, to the left is like this little tent area, and I feel like we should like give the opportunity to like politicians around Worcester, to come and support the game because it is going to be a big event for the city and for all the student
Okay.
athletes.
So you're saying invite the mayor, invite the city council,
Yes, sir.
invite the
Yep.
school committee, that
And
type
they
of
can
thing?
have like their own VIP area.
Okay.
So they're given the opportunity to watch the game by themselves.
Okay. And they can shake hands with people, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Victoria?
I think that even like putting like a sign like when you're getting off of 290, like going to heading to Assumption, like if there was like a big sign that said like Assumption's first NCAA playoff game or something like that along those lines, I feel like that'd be a really cool and unique way to promote it and get like a bunch of people even from outside the Worcester area to come.
Like the digital billboard that's down
Yeah.
there? Okay, that type of thing. So you'd want other people to, even if they don't come to the game, to be aware of the institution?
Yeah, just to be aware that this is like a super important event, like regardless of the outcome, like it's still really cool that they're having their second playoff game in however many years it's been.
Yeah. So, as student athletes, talk about what it's like playing in a game with filled stands versus empty stands.
I mean, this past weekend we were in Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut, and we played Post University, and they actually had one of their players on a billboard going in there, and it was absolutely empty in the stadium. It felt like we were playing high school. So and the difference between over there and over here at Assumption, it's two totally different worlds. You know what I'm saying? So it's way better when you have that energy and that energy flowing through everybody. It's cool.
Olivia, so with lacrosse, it's is it a spring sport?
Mm-hmm.
Spring sport. But there's always like snow still left on the ground when you're playing, right?
Yeah, so sometimes it's hard to get like crowds out there, but when we do have crowds out there, especially coming from like COVID when no one could go to your games, like definitely having like that huge crowd there is like such it's like an adrenaline rush, and it's just, I feel like it helps the student athletes play better.
Right. And a good sports program not only benefits the student athletes, but the entire student body. Would you agree with that?
Of course, yep. Especially for recruits coming in and want to come to the school, it helps with winning programs.
Okay. So even if it's another team, like this is a football game, but there's also field hockey that's doing well. There's hockey that's doing well. There's golf that won a championship. You wouldn't feel upset if those fellow classmates shared some of the spotlight, would you all?
Oh my God, of course, I would love it because it's so much more than football. You know what I mean? There's so much more people that are just as athletic, just as smart, just as, everything, just as much as athletes are, they are too.
I feel like the success that all the fall sports have had this season is awesome, and the support that everyone shows each other is what makes the school like together as one. So it's not just one sport that brings in a bigger population to the school. It's field hockey, golf, hockey, like all other sports, all have a hand in it.
Okay. And we have your classmates here, and maybe they want to help end this interview with a big "Go Hounds." What do you think? You think they want to do that? On 3, they want to do. Here, you be the cheerleader, man.
Hey, yo, hounds on me, hounds on 3. 1, 2, 3.